Hey everyone, Craig here with another feature announcement. We just built something called funnels. So if your company already has a sales funnel, or if you're looking to create a complete sales funnel using social campaigns, you can now do that. So the way this works is, as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of different campaigns created in our test account. What we can now do is replace the thank you page of any one of our campaigns with another campaign. So it'll just take you right into another campaign, and you can daisy chain 10 or more campaigns together if you can come up with a clever way of continuing people's engagement once you've captured that initial lead. Other ways you can use this, you can actually replace the thank you page with an external website page as well. That now allows you to incorporate a social campaign into your existing sales funnel. You can have a sales funnel start with a social campaign, and once you take advantage of our awesome integration features and capture that lead, then you can hand it right off to another page on your website, or like I said, if you have a sales funnel set up already, take them right into your funnel and continue that engagement while you have them there on the page. Don't just send them an email and hope they'll click it and continue engaging with you. When you have them on the site, go ahead and get that next action, whatever that action may be. Let me give you a couple examples. Let's say you have a requested demo campaign you've created in Socialmonials. What you can now do, instead of just saying, hey, thanks for signing up, we'll let you know, when somebody's available, what you can do is once they request that demo, immediately send them into a custom testimonial Socialmonials campaign that's really designed to be a gallery of your existing testimonials that says, hey, while you're waiting, why not check out what other people have to say about our company? Now they can peruse your video and text testimonials and get a really good feel for your company before the salesperson has the time to even call them back. Here's another example of maybe using an external web page as part of a Socialmonials funnel. Let's say you have a customer support request form that you've created with Socialmonials. Once they submit that, it might be nice to take them to your knowledge base. Now, while they're waiting to hear back from support, they can do some self-help, right? Let them look through your knowledge base and hopefully even solve their problem before you have a chance to get back to them. That's actually a pretty good idea. Let's set that up right now. I'm going to create a customer support sign-up form. So I'm going to click Add New. I'm going to filter down to only the sign-up campaigns. Let's see. Here's our request customer support campaign. Okay, that's been created. Now what we can do is deploy it and grab that microsite URL. So let's go back to campaigns. And before we do anything, I want to show you what this looks like. So here's what the campaign looks like that we just created. So what I want to do is, instead of us submitting this and having it say, thanks, somebody will get back to you, I want to go back to Socialmonials, and this time I'm going to go in and create a series. So if you're on the campaign overview page, look at this button up here called Series. And just as a reminder, there's 3 types of series. I'm going to add new. These are all the existing test series that I've put together, but I'm going to add a new one. You can create unlimited series. There's 3 types. The first one is, excuse me, a scheduled series. And what this is let's say during the holidays, you want to have one microsite URL that you can give to everybody, and you just promote it via email, you put it on your website, put it on your Facebook page as a tab, and when they go there, it'll just cycle through your different holiday campaigns. Once they show up during Thanksgiving, it's automatically going to show them a Thanksgiving campaign. Once they come during Christmas, it might show them a Christmas sweepstakes, and then a New Year's viral sweepstakes, perhaps in January. So that's what a scheduled series is. It's based on time. And a funnel series is what we're going to be creating. A split test series is just what it sounds like. You can have up to 5 different campaigns, and our system will automatically only serve one of those 5 to 20% of the people. So it'll automatically figure out which one performed the best, and you can switch over to the best performing one. But what we're going to focus on today is the funnel series. So we're going to check funnel. Let's call this funnel support. First thing I do is choose a campaign. So I'm going to, let's scroll to the very end. So here's the one we just created, the support request form. So what I'm doing now is I'm creating a funnel that starts with that support request form we just created. You can click preview and make sure it's the right one, because as you can see, we have hundreds of campaigns in our test account. Instead of ending the campaign series here, I'm going to display the next campaign. And we have three options here. I'll go through that now. You can either display an arrow button on the thank you page to load the next campaign. We're not going to do this. What this means is, let's say you're wanting to have a viral sweepstakes as part of your funnel. You probably wouldn't want that person to immediately be taken away from the thank you page to another campaign or to some external site, because you want them to have the opportunity to share. You would want to use something like this, the arrow button, because what this allows you to do is it will take them to the thank you page of that campaign, and it will show an arrow so they can, once they're done sharing and engaging with the features of that thank you page, then they can click the arrow on the right side of the screen and it will take them to the next campaign in the series. I really don't recommend using any kind of campaign funnel or series with a viral sweepstakes or even a regular referral sweepstakes, because you want people to be able to go back to that page and engage again. And that doesn't work well with the funnels, because when they do that, it's going to automatically take them to the next campaign in the series. So use this for campaigns that does have a sharing feature, but it's not something that you want them to go back every week and engage with the same campaign over and over. So the second feature here is you can bypass the thank you page and immediately load the next campaign. That's what we're going to do in this instance. This is going to load another Socialmonials campaign. The third option is to bypass the thank you page and immediately load an external page. I'm sorry, this is the one we're actually going to use for this particular example, because I did want to go to our knowledge base. So what you would do with this one is, that would be the example where if somebody signed up for, hey, I want to get a call back and walk me through your product, this is where you would load that next testimonial campaign in the series. So for the bypass the thank you page, I'm going to paste in here our knowledge base URL. And to find that, I'm going to go up here to our help. Let's go to support portal. Here's our knowledge base. I'm going to grab the URL at the top, go back and paste it in here. So that's it. You'll notice that there's no additional options down below, because every time you do this, it's going to end your funnel at that point. Because if somebody tries to go back to your funnel series, it's going to automatically redirect them over to your knowledge base. So since this is the end of it, we are going to save and deploy. Before I jump into that, I just want to show you some other options here. When you deploy this, it's going to give you the option to use it as a sticky tab or a pop-up on your page as well. You can also use it as a microsite, which is what we're going to do in this example. But let's just say on your home page, you've got a little tab on the right side that you're asking for technical support or support questions. You could very easily use a sticky tab just like that using a series. So when they click the support, it'll open up, they'll be able to submit their support ticket, and then within that frame, it will show them the next campaign or the external page right there within that support portal frame. So this is also very convenient. Pop-up, same thing. You can have an on-exit pop-up, or if they try to leave, it asks for some information, and then it will immediately show them the next campaign in the series or the external page within the pop-up. So that's how these two features work. So let's save and deploy, and I want to show you how this works. As you can see, it provides a microsite URL of your funnel. You will no longer use that campaign URL from the original campaign we created for the support form. Now what you would do is use this. It also provides you with a QR code for scanning if you have a retail shop or some sort of physical location. And you'll notice it also has the different widgets, notably the iframe sticky tab and the pop-up. You can also add your funnel to a fan page if you have at least 2,000 likes on your Facebook fan page. So I'm going to go to our funnel microsite page and show you how this works. So this looks just like it looked when we took our campaign microsite and loaded it. The only difference is once I submit. So now it took us directly into the knowledge base where it can, you can ask a question and find a solution yourself. It's also going to send them an email saying, hey, we heard your request, we will be in touch shortly, so they don't feel like you just left them hanging. All of those features still work. In fact, all of the features from the original campaign that you submitted are going to function. The only difference is it redirected them to another page. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm sure you'll come up with some very creative ways to use this either within your existing sales funnel or create some sales funnels of your own using Socialmonial's campaigns. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us using the little blue link at the bottom right and reach out to our live chat support. Thanks a lot.